Hey guys, we're talking fintech megastars. There's a lot of news happening in the fintech space right now, starting with Chainlink, as well as Algorand and their olive oil mafia wars, as well as ZPAE. Now, for those who know, when you hear the term ZPAE, you know which project is closely involved. It actually ties back to the roots of this channel. So, we're going to get into that as well. And I also have quite a number of surprises for you guys because it is October 7th, 2021. And of course, October 1st, we had word that there was going to be a special announcement from one of our favorite platforms. Well, here we are, guys. Introducing Crypto Perks, the only token only for loyal Abra users that rewards you for participating on the platform. Guys, we're going to break that down. I'm going to walk you through the process of how to sign up, how you can get involved with the airdrop, because the airdrop is coming within the next 28 days or so. So we're going to talk about that too, guys. This is just a story that I found kind of weird, but George Soros family's own, he's in Bitcoin now. So I guess that's kind of massive. But another thing that is definitely massive, public.com, another platform that I recommended you guys is, it's on the link tree. You can scan the QR code and get the links there. But they're getting into crypto now. But what's most interesting is the list of assets that they're going to launch first. So we're going to talk about all of that in today's episode, guys. Of course, if you're new here, press the like, subscribe, all that good jazz, because YouTube loves it and so do I. But let's start with Chainlink's work in the fintech sector. They're bringing a stablecoin to South America, guys. Let's dive in. Fintech firm Spartan Hill has announced it is integrating Chainlink price feeds to help power a decentralized Colombian peso stablecoin called Daily. The team will sponsor and use a new Chainlink price feed for COP to USD, accurately and securely calculate the value of crypto collateral used to mint burn new DLY stablecoins. So, simply, guys, what I'm learning, the more I look into Chainlink, and this is a very powerful project, guys. Chainlink's strength is data aggregation. Okay. So the fact that they are going to be lending their technology to a country for the use of a stablecoin indicates that more countries can use their technologies for stablecoins, because the information required to keep a stablecoin stable, you have to be nonstop monitoring price feeds from so many different sources. That is Chainlink's bread and butter. So this is really big for Chainlink, guys. But let's get into the next bit, because Algorand is going through an olive oil war in Italy, and it's actually more interesting than it seems, guys. But Italia Oliva Cola. I practiced that word for hours, I swear, last night. But the largest consortium of olive oil producers in Italy will be implementing an innovative blockchain based supply chain solution utilizing the Algorand blockchain. Now, we're all familiar about VeChain's dominance in the supply chain sector, but Algorand now is stepping in. The plans aim at delivering transparency to the lucrative olive oil industry. This will extend benefits of undeniable and transparent blockchains to olive and olive oil producers and provide an open record of origin for processing stages and preservation details. Now, the numbers that follow, guys, is what's the most interesting part. More than 250,000 members of the Italia Alicola from 15 olive producing regions will implement this technology. That's a large market, guys, that is stepping in right away. Now, the project is being led by Euronet through its innovative and pioneering Coral Chain digital compliance platform. Coral Chain's compliance solution will utilize the Algorand blockchain to mint non-fungible token certificates of authenticity for each stage of the olive oil process. Guys, this is what the future of NFTs are going to look like. This direct application right here that Algorand is using for food traceability for this olive oil, guys, This is what NFTs were actually meant to do. Okay. I love the art that we see coming out of NFTs, and I hope it never stops. I don't think it ever will. But the true use case for this NFT tech, guys, is things like this. So, in conclusion, guys, these NFTs will be tied to transactions on the Algorand blockchain, producing a digital register where the data is managed, stored, and made available to buyers and sellers, packers, and final customers, allowing anyone to retrace the production of the path of the product at any time. Now, I want to quote a video from yesterday, no, day before yesterday, when we were going over, no, this was yesterday, IOTA's video, where we're talking about their blockchain alliance report and these standard governances. Okay. Remember, one of those UN standards is food production, food traceability. Okay. So, this is another reason why I give you guys broad perspectives and a lot of projects, because I'm really trying to get you to focus as an investor on the technology that's being used. Okay, so many assets in this ecosystem do so many different things, so that's why you gotta use not just you gotta not just focus on the assets and the prices and the charts. You have to focus on the lines in between and what technology is being used, guys. That's why we're sitting here. But let's get over to, well, before we get to this, I'm going to leave this as the main story, guys. I want to show you guys how to do this Abra token drop, get a part of this, okay? Obviously, first you got to download Abra. If you need assistance with that, you can get a hold of them on Twitter, or you can get a hold of me directly. I'll walk you through the process. I've done it before. But or you can scan the QR code too. But simply, guys, what you're going to get when we do this is cash back on all Abra trade transactions, bonus yield for Abra Earn, negative loan interest rates, lower effective rates for their borrow program, an ignition reward for new users who fund their account, and referral rewards for inviting friends to fund their Abra account, guys. This is big. This is very big. This token is essentially an reward incentive token, in the sense that you will receive this coin for participating through the Abra platform, guys. So that brings up user monetization. We already know where that's coming from. These are the elements that are going to lead us to the next generation, guys. Start earning that airdrop now, they say. Existing Abra users will be airdrop tokens on the day of the launch, proportional to their historical activity on Abra. So, if you have been on Abra for a while, this is going to lean heavy in our favor, guys. Any actions taken between now and launch will be weighed more heavily in determining the size of your airdrop. The scheduled launch is November 15th, 2021. So start trading now. And if you want to get more tokens at launch, guys, this is the process that you have to go through. You can already see I have been doing mine so far, but simply follow Abra on Twitter, retweet the tweet that they have provided for you here, visit their YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the like button, of course, and go to their Instagram, guys. Go over to their Instagram, make sure you give them a follow, as well as their Facebook page. Now, the one thing I haven't done yet is Telegram. You guys know how I feel about Telegram, but if you are a Telegram user, follow them on Telegram, and then sign up for the newsletter, and then this final feature will unlock here, where you will be able to share this with your friends, get them involved with Abra, get your entries up, and be in a better position for when this token drops, guys. Now, I'm sure on their Money Talks tomorrow, they're going to go over more details. That's why if you subscribe, you go through this process, you subscribe, then you'll be the first to know what the next step in the process is. So I'll put the link down to this at the top of the description, guys. That way it can make it easy for you. But let's get to the big story of today, guys, because although these tokens aren't mentioned in the headlines, you know, with the way Digibyte moves in the shadows, you had to do some digging. So let me tell you this story. ZPAE solves world retail challenges using fintech and Shaharaja Research Technology and Innovation Park, also known as STRIP. But the the Sharjah Research Technology Innovation Park issued their third distributed ledger technologies license to ZPAE AE, focusing on numerous areas related to the exchange of value. ZPAE works strongly to advance tokenization and, through its multiple arms and divisions, promote NFTs, payments, infrastructures, and various other blockchain apps. The CEO went on to say that we chose to set up at Strip because of their acute understanding of the space we operate in. They understand the requirements for an environment to test, experiment, and simulate transactions where we can develop our fintech. The fundamental vision of ZellaPay is to push and advance the blockchain space forward as a whole, and it boasts an all-star, strategically positioned list of partners. Here we go, guys. Tron, Digibyte, and Clever, and others, stalwarts of the blockchain ecosystem from around the world. Now, we've seen the production in Digibyte. We've seen the production in Tron. Tron just got listed on a major European exchange. Clever has just released their blockchain. They have a trading platform now. They're getting ready to start their own bank here in the next coming months. So, that is why I shared the story with you guys, because these are projects that we focus on, okay? They are, as it's written here, strategically positioned for blockchain awareness and adoption. Now, what they received this grant for specifically, guys, is to also testing a point of sale technology that will allow luxury merchants to choose crypto or fiat from the same debit card with minuscule charges. Now, both Tron and Clever have been, well, mostly Clever. They're working on a debit card, but because Tron and Digibyte are in the Clever ecosystem, once Clever gets that card up and running, you'll be able to transact with Tron or Digibyte or any other asset. And ZellaPay is how it's going to transpose in that part of the world, guys. So this is big. It's been a while since we talked about ZellaPay on here. As a matter of fact, guys, it was one of the videos when I first started this channel that got me a lot of attention. It kind of pulled me into the Digibyte community when I originally focused on ZPay's involvement with the United Arab Emirates back in, I want to say, February. Well, essentially, guys, this is the end result of that, because back then in February, they were introduced into this consortium, this blockchain consortium for that region, bringing along with them Digibyte, and I believe Tron was then at the time with them as well. But now they have received a license from one of the leading innovators from that region, guys. So that means that ZellaPay has to go ahead, and they're bringing everybody that's been with them along for the ride. So figured that was some good news, guys. Before we get out of here, though, we're going to talk about Public and their new crypto listings, because the list of assets that have been chosen tell quite the story themselves. But of course, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. But the the talk of the town right now is Stellar Lumens. Now, why was Stellar added to this platform? That's a genuine question I want to ask, because when you find, you'll find that Stellar's availability when it comes to an investor perspective, it's very rare. Okay, in the sense that you'll find Stellar in places that you wouldn't expect to find, and you'll find that you can earn interest on Stellar as opposed to other assets that it shares the same system with. And I started to notice a pattern. Well, as we know, Abra allows for it, which was the first thing that made me go like, specifically Stellar Lumens. I understand Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, they're bigger caps. I understand that. But Stellar, it's like, okay. Then Coinbase comes around and they launch their card, and one of the reward options is Stellar. So I'm like, okay, okay. It's a little pattern forming here. Then, guys, all year we have been watching this whole story unfold between Circle, USDC, and Stellar being one of the blockchains that they came to. Now, it's all starting to come together to me that Stellar is providing, they're positioning themselves to provide us investors an opportunity to get involved. Like I'm not going to just go out and say that I'm a Stellar maximalist now, but if there's any project in the space that really deserves a lot more attention than it's getting right now, it is Stellar. But nobody is talking about it, yet it's pumping out so much technology. So many things are being built on Stellar. So many crucial things are being built on Stellar. And as of checking right now, we're going to look at the price too, guys, because I'm kind of getting it. Like I said, I was very excited for this episode, guys. I don't want it to run too long, but let's just take a look at XLM right now. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple of days, but on the weekly, this is getting ready to happen, guys. On the daily, maybe not today, because as you can see, guys, we touched that top band there. That's gonna push us back down temporarily. So, but like I said yesterday, guys, today was gonna be flat because BTC had much the same performance. But the weekly, guys, is what we got to focus on here. We are breaking trends, we are setting higher lows. So that this date, because remember, guys, and this is why I had the total crypto market cap up here, because I saw something that I found of interest, and we'll just leave with this because it applies to all the assets. Okay, in 2019, the week of October 7th is when it started then. Fast forward to October of 2020, and the same week is when it started. Guys, I was there for both of those. Okay? And I've seen what can happen. I've seen the money that can be made. The last one in 2020, I'll honestly tell you, I got in at the second half. I got in towards November, December, and still did exceptionally well. This whole year, I have been more immersed in this market than I have ever been. And I feel blessed to be with you guys now as we go into this. And I'm going to tell you guys, with the exception of an alien invasion, the only thing that's stopping our next stopping point for the total cryptocurrency market, guys, is 2.8 trillion. And that's just according to these Bollinger Bands here. It's $2.8 trillion. So we are at 2.32 right now. What does Bitcoin's price look like if the total cryptocurrency market cap is almost $3 trillion, guys? We could very well see that happen before the end of the year. So, like I said, guys, it was a ton of info in this video, guys. I'm going to be posting a content schedule, a channel guide, if you will, because I'm working a new strategy on how I'm going to do videos for you guys every day. But make sure you guys check the link down in the description. Get involved with this airdrop, guys. It's this super cool opportunity. It's the first of its kind, and it's definitely a decent money making opportunity, And who knows what else this token is going to allow us to do in the future. Okay, this is just the initial phases, but If you found value in all of this, guys, of course, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, so that way you never miss an update. Those who have been with me all this time, guys, I just want to thank you. Okay, I want to thank you. I got a list of people that I need to shout out when I do that first live stream, which is coming up. Getting ready, guys. I'm getting ready. But with all that being said, man, I want to thank you guys again. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see y'all in the next one.